All right. Hey, Chad. Hello, everybody. How's it looking today? Happy Saturday? Hey, camera, stop doing whatever you're doing. I didn't ask you to do that. None of that. None of that. Alright. We're making good progress. Tonight, we're gonna be working on our. I had a brain fart. We're doing the spawner. We're also gonna add like the yellow enemy. We're probably gonna hook up the yellow enemy and have him basically do the same thing that the other enemy did. And then we'll like differentiate them. But we'll call the yellow enemy. I don't know. But I still have it red. Anyway, and then we're gonna work on spawning and get that done so that they can spawn, and then try to get them to spawn on beat. And then we can then work on it being pulling the piano roll, as it's called, and then being able to say which one gets spawned on what beat. But first, I mean, but we're getting there. But first we've got to like actually do the other pieces. And we like build up to it. Because you know the rule, you make it exist first in its worst horrible form. Then you make it work right. Then you make it work better. Alright. And I say we just... Oh, did I move that in here as my assets? I did not. I did not. But I hope everyone's having a wonderfully fantastic Saturday. And it's the time change this weekend. You guys ready for that? And earlier I was like way on things, but now I'm just a little slower, which is not awesome. Okay, so I got that in there. So we're gonna be doing this, and then in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, we are gonna switch over to RV there yet, and we're gonna play with Frank, and we're gonna do the next challenge, and then that'll be tracked on my other YouTube channel. So then we'll swap to the what we call the junk, what I'm calling the junk drawer. It's the everything I'm gonna experiment with, and so we can try to keep this channel on the YouTube side focused to game dev. It's experiment. So, all right. Let's just get into it. All right, so what we got here? Whew, nice, we dodged all those. And when you die, you explode. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna build the. There's some like default things I say that I'm like. Oh. Assets, audio, doc, scenes, strips. I want to change. There's so much we can be doing, so we have plenty of work in our future. So I'm gonna keep it this way. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do it in the main game scene, and then here, let's duplicate enemy and turn it to yellow enemy. And I want everything to be the same, except for the skin. For now. We're gonna change this later. I think we needed to go that way, right? And so this needs to be 90. Yeah, yep, awesome. So this is where it shoots from, and the hard point. This one can be here. Okay. And then attack range, collision shape. About a circle. All right, main game. So if I pop that guy out, he should chase me just like the others. Man, I need to like not go after them right off the bat. How about I flip away? It's kind of hard. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. We're going to deal with player feel soon. Okay. Now I'm going to change this to red enemy. 3. Enemy and enemy 2. Okay, so now all the enemies are gone. I'm gonna go with no 2D, and then I'm gonna go with enemy spawn. I think I already have. Oh yeah, I already have one. That's funny. I've been doing this long enough that I'm like, let me go with spawn marker instead, and then I'm gonna go with marker. That there. And then I'm going to create a new one. I should go in the scripts, not the spawn. We're going to fix that. Spawn marker. Physics process. Okay. And then I did like at export. Is it export var? Man, it's been a while since I just... Yeah. Add export var enemy, or how about just like spawnable? Enemy. Just do like this, or do I have to say array? Can I just do this? Can I just say like act scene? Okay, it's done like that. Okay. And maybe the inspector. Well, now we can add an element. Go like this. Cool, so now we've got both. And then I want to figure out how we want to do. We could just say if spawnable size it's 0. And we can just be like, no enemies are spawnable. Oh, this is actually where you can actually do this. So this is super helpful if we do like asserts. And that's like protected. Now if I go, say I'm in here and I just delete these and I run this. Oh, asserts that it's true. Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. It does not equal 0. Assertion error. No enemies are spawnable. So then that just lets us add some protection. And the cool part about asserts is they don't get compiled into the release build. Then we can go red enemy. Hey! It's going pretty good. How are you? Beanless. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. And then I kind of want to we'll do a timer for now. But we're going to switch it over to the beat interval. I am working on a shoot 'em up / bullet hell rhythm game where you have to pretty much survive through the song and like get to the end, and when you get to the end, you have to beat the boss. Every beat is supposed to represent one of the enemies that is in the level. So basically by traversing the song, you're traversing the level, and then you have to beat the boss, and then he'll basically different tracks on the boss is equivalent to the enemy. We're figuring it out still. I'll throw a red enemy out here. And tonight we're working on the spawners. Oh. Wait a minute. Why? Why are they over here? Did I break something? Oh, they're... There we go. Basically, we got these guys. You gotta shoot them. I don't know why they're like jumping like that. They shouldn't do that. And if you get killed. And so, this is our little debug beat clock. It counts the beats. And then I'm gonna create like an on beat event that can be subscribed to, and the spawners can like do that. I'm intrigued. What happened there? We might have to have a bug squash day and like clean up. I thought I had my glasses on for a second. That was crazy. But yeah. And so now we're working on building the spawners. So then every day is, I've been also streaming every single day for the last 20 days. Fixing a bunch of issues and making this game go along, and each time there's been just a little bit of improvement, which is what game dev is all about. Keep dumping over here, but what I need to do is take the timer, put a timeout on the spawn marker, on timer timeout, which later we'll have it subscribed to the beat visualizer, I think. And here we'll just do 3 seconds. And then that way we can say spawn. Function spawn. And we can get the on ready. Already, timer. Oh. Timer equals. All right, and then I'm gonna, now that this is really all I needed to here, I'm going to make save branches scene. Wild ad is a paid chat. On ready var. That's what I was forgetting. Good. Spawn. Right now it'll be 50-50, won't it be? Oh, we're going to do a whole lot more than this now that I think about it. But we'll start it simple. We'll start it simple. First, we take our spawnable dot. We say var spawnable. Let's keep it consistent. Oh, it's not count. See, I keep wanting to do count when it's actually size. And then I need to spell it right. So it's not spawnable, it's spawnable. And then we're going to say var enemy equals rand I range from 0 to spawnable count. And here we'll just minus the 1 here. And then we do spawnable it'll be an enemy. Well, actually, it's a packed. We know it's a packed scene. Let's do enemy. We'll be fine. Var e equals enemy dot instantiate. See, that's how we did it here. You just use the range function instead. Yeah, create enemy. Dog was having a nightmare. Alright. Enemy. I guess we can say enemy scene. I kind of like that. It's more like enemy scene. And then this can be enemy. This can be enemy scene dot instantiate. And then we just... Oh, we need to get the marker too. On ready var marker. Spawn point marker 2D equals marker 2D. And then we go spawn point dot add child enemy. And I think we need to do the same thing we did with the bullets so that it's a global projectile. Player. Shoot, instantiate, that's just inclusion, owner dot add child, owner dot add child, owner dot add child. It might be fine. Timer dot start. Timer. Is it 4 seconds? Because it's not on auto start. They're all gonna spawn? Yeah, look at that. They're all... That one's the... Oh, I guess it was just that one that I had. Why is it? Why does it? That child... Really? You want to do owner not add child? Nope. I think, yeah, they're out there now. Oh, you know what? It might actually be that I might not be able to have ships there because I think I might have messed up the no. In fact, that other one was like attacking me. You see that? You just can't get in there. That's funny. Ooh, what was that? Oh, and B.transform is that. Okay. So that's what they're doing. I wrote this code. Enemy dot. I wrote this code like a week ago. That's the crazy part. It's like you write this code and it's like, what? Equals spawn point. Let's transform that position. Why can't I remember this? Why is my brain? Oh, it's just got global. Spawn point dot global position. Global transform. Awesome. Whoa, what the? Is the bullet not initialized preloaded? Got a bullet. Has a vaccine. Add child. On a null. Add the child node. Yes. owner. So because instantiate I don't like that he teleports. It's so weird. I think I have some... There's gotta be some, like, barrier code I need to fix for that. Alright, well we could just do this too, right? We'll say assert bullet equals, oh, it doesn't equal null. Okay. What was the inverse of what I just did? Cannot be null. Start not found. What do you mean? Oh, it's lowercase a. The bullet is not null. Right. So the error is actually when it is true. Assert that the condition is true. If the condition is false, an error generated. So yeah, if this is false, so this is like our rules. So like if this is false, and so you say, hey, it's not null as our rule. And so if it does become null, it's false and it breaks it. So that means the bullet isn't null. The issue is the enemy. Yeah. Shoot projectile. But I even say, hey, if there's no bullet. Bullet.instantiate owner.add child b. Hard. Oh, is this it? Hard point. I mean, no, it's hard point. It's fine. Yeah, it looks for this, and that's the place it gets. It's fine. Owner and child. The owner of this node. The owner of the enemy node. I just do spawn point. Projectile is unknown. I'll instantiate. Has a value of negative. Is it this that's null? I didn't think so. Why is it mad about this now? Alright, player... Enemy, do they have... Did I set up bounds limits for them? Because I thought I did. Some module... Ugh, we're going to fix that later. Ah, yes, here you go. Position.x margin 0 to 1158. Yeah. So that's 0, 0. The new 0, 0. Is, right there. Which is like 285, 350 ish. It's more like that. And heck, we'd even say it's here, but or even here. The collision will prevent it. So we can say 294, 356. $294. 356. It's even here on the side, and I'm like, I don't remember. That's not gonna be good, especially for later's fun. Oh wait, no. Their position, sorry. They could be at the... That's fine. We'll just go 294. And then 356. And then... the furthest away. Is that 1774 1454. Get rid of the margin here. I don't think we need that anymore. What the? Seventeen 1774. What? Spawn marker. That screen down looks difficult. Would you vote for actually be useful? Maybe. It's possible. Because I think this is... There's a whole lot of weirdness happening here right now. I don't know what you're trying to do, or if there's a problem, but it doesn't look dynamic. Yeah, no, the issue is I didn't put this if I wanted to 0. Yeah, it's not dynamic. There's a whole lot of... There's too much hard-coded going on. I was just keeping the ships within the boundaries, which I really technically don't need to do this anymore, because before I didn't have the boundary system. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually don't even need that. As long as they get spawned in there, they can't do it because I set up collision a while ago. I don't even need this anymore. Yeah. This code can be deleted. Because I already have like state management and I created the other things. Now the issue is when it spawns the enemy, which it should have already done. The current issue okay. And now, oh yeah, and that's the issue here. Enemies and such fall out of the walls, and it's gonna be more nuanced. I'm just trying to get the spawner to work, and then I can have ships, like big ships come in as like a scene event, spawn within, and then like have it open, and then like shoot out like a wave of ships and stuff like that. I was just trying to build the spawner to spawn and then spawn on beat. But the idea is it's supposed to become like a bullet hell, so a bunch of them are gonna spawn and start shooting. Yeah, or like Geometry Wars, which is one of the other examples I have for this game. In fact, let's see if I can find my game design doc. Over here. And that always plays, because that's annoying. So that's a bug on this system. Why can't I mute this? You know what? If I can't... There it is. Now I can mute it. So this auto plays and it's so annoying. Every single time. Okay. Every time I open the window. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah. Oh, do I not have it in here? Yeah, I was playing it as like an example to even like compare the feelings for it. Where is it? There it is. And now the page is all small. There we go. But yeah. I want the chaoticness of Geometry Wars, so we'll get this kind of feeling. And then it'll also mix in just shapes and beats kind of feel. Cannot add child on a null value. Really? The owner of this node must be an ancestor of this node. So why is it the owner of red enemy obviously doesn't match? The owner is like the scene tree root. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to just do this. That's not gonna work. Chase player. Oh, he's way over there. Yeah, why is it way out? Why is quitting the game do that too? Okay, so main game, we've got our spawn marker. No, this is our spawn marker. So if the spawn marker is here, which is this. You know, it's kind of funny. My thought is almost like the owner's point, which already has me being like, wait a minute, owner, You know, this is not... I thought I'd be like way past this already. I thought this was the easy thing. I was like, I'll blow through this, we'll be done. But wait, no, owner is null. Why is the owner null here? The bullet isn't null. B isn't null. The owner is null. Is that because this? You know what? I'm not even gonna add that. There it is. And then, okay. $100 job is null. Let's look at the scene here. Spawn marker, marker 2D, enemy. Hardpoint, pulse chamber. So the enemy has a bullet. Everything looks good here. Can find the player. Got that. Nothing weird about this. And so then we say... And so then when it's the other way around, and I just say, owner add child, and pause, because it's way out there. And now the enemy is over here, because now it's a global enemy. Its parent is still the root. Because the enemy script the enemy script generates the bullet, and normally it would then be attached to like the hardpoint, but then you don't want it to, like, when you rotate, the bullet rotates. So then you're like, yo, owner, which would be the owner of this node, is then this one. Can I see the owner in the inspector? Can I just write it? What is self? Okay. So what I'm curious on is if I need to say like enemy, like, do I need to do something like this? Oh, no, I have to, enemy dot transform equals spawn point dot global transform. And when it fires, but now my collision. Okay, good. We figured it out. You have to set the owner. That's crazy. Is that a vaccine bug? Where, like, yeah. Because, like, I already know when you, like, serialize vaccines, you lose them. Like, you lose metadata. Like, anything that is an object, like, allocated on it, like another scene reference. That's why if you have, like, a scene with a bunch of other scenes in it, you'll only get the root scene, and otherwise you have to set the owners. Because I remember doing that, and that's the only reason I knew I should probably set owner. Okay, well, that's good to know. Now that we've got these, so I really want to set off for, okay. Now, if I have multiple spawners, we get to deal with the next problem. We do this spawner, and this spawner, and this spawner, and then we'll go and add. How does it? Do I have it here? Oh, I do. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if I... Oh, no, it's extended. Okay, yeah. So it saves it. That's an interesting way to keep it, so then I don't have to, like, reset it every time. All right, now I'm going to have 4 ships at the same time, which we don't want, but... we are getting some of this craziness. It's starting to come together. Was having cyclic dependencies with them earlier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're, oh, man, they're such a packed scenes sometimes. Just, man. Oh man, and there's no sound effects for like the shootings or anything. Oof. What's interesting is like there's still something weird with the feeling here. Also, I think I need some smooth interpolation on movement. it's coming together. And also, I think maybe these rectangles are too big. These squares. Oh, man. Gotcha. Ooh, they got me. All right. Nice. Now we're going to only allow one spawner to spawn, but now that these can like spawn an enemy, what we want to do is say on every beat, we're going to say, we're going to announce, we're going to create an event from the beat visualizer, mainly just the beat clock, to say, hey, a beat has occurred. We want to spawn. And then I want each spawner to be in a pool of available spawners, and it picks one that's ready, and then round robins them in a sense, or like randomizes the one that's ready, and it'll say, hey, I'm ready to spawn. So I guess the question will be, so we've got, let's just do this real fast. Oh, what? That is not the colors I want. Transparent, right? All right, cool. And then we've got, no. Spawn 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 spawners. We have our fancy beat clock. Not a beast clock, a beat clock. And we want to fire an event on beat. So beat. And I think I just want to be on beat, and it'll be like a number. On beat 1, on beat 2. And we can then extend it to be the whole progression and all the other lanes for the track. That'll actually tell which enemy to spawn. Ooh, I drink my coffee. Whew, my goodness. You know, I don't think I heard... Wait a minute. You followed me over an hour ago, but I never got the event that thing occurred. So thank you for following, by the way. Or maybe it happened and my mind is just going crazy. Alright, so I've gotten a... And then... If I have all of the spawners... I don't want them to listen to each other. There can either be manager, or we can designate the referee, the judge, the composer, I think is what I was calling it. Really? You don't trigger anyone's events? That's interesting. Because I was like, well, is my alert system, like, worked? But I don't think it's that. Maybe you have some kind of privacy thing of, like, don't alert streamer of, the thing. And then I think I even have... But I also didn't set it. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. I only know because I just now got an email that you did that. I rarely get emails about like what happens on, even when I do get followers. So I was surprised. I was like, huh, why would it tell me via email that you followed, but not give me the alert? That's weird. It's okay. It's just weird. So we got the peak clock, we got the event. I don't know if I actually built it yet. I'm trying to remember where I left off in some of this stuff, and because I went back to clean things up. I think I'm gonna have the composer listening to this event, and then I think he'll be like on spawn ready. And it'll be like all of them. So. And so my thought is, we didn't even bother with him all on spawn ready. Maybe he can decide, like, oh, all the spawners are here. Like, I've got them all. He's aware of the, like, player. And then based on when the beat event occurs, he can look at what spawners are available and he'll randomly pick which one. And maybe fire off event. And say like on ID enemy. And that could be an event. And then all of these are all listening for on spawn events, basically. And the ID could just be the name. Spawner 1, Spawner 2. And they'll all hear the event, but only if their ID matches the ID will they like, oh, our IDs match. I will fire. I think I like that better. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Okay, do I have a composer yet? Did I build him? I wanted to say I started, or maybe I thought about starting and then I got down a different route. Yeah. No, we don't have him. Cool, I don't need this. So then I'm gonna come into here and I'm gonna just keep him a node. Because I really don't, he doesn't really do anything except create events. And I'm gonna just call him the composer. Then responsible for keeping the entire level on time. Okay. Ready. Ready. Okay. So we need to get all the spawners and connect to all the spawners. So we gotta come back to spawner, spawn marker, do wonderful signals. I wrote a whole tutorial on signals. I should be mastering this already. We'll want to do a custom signal, which is sorry, here's main game is fine. It bugs me that I like these don't. I don't know. Sometimes it bugs me the way this works. I like to have them down after the signal. This. Oh, maybe I have it backwards, right? No, they listen for on spawn. No. The spawn markers are connecting. Hold on 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that. Ooh. It's already time. Okay. Wow, he's fast. So we are going to be transitioning over to gaming. We're gonna do a collab with Frank. Let me jump to the Discord real quick.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, I see. You're muted. You're.
I'm
wait,
muted.
no,
I'm
There we go.
muted. It's crazy. Hello.
No, you're good. I muted you because I forgot we were doing that last time.
I mean, just
How's it
wrap
going?
up. Oh, it's going pretty well. I got into a groove, and now I just need to finish my train of thought, and then I can switch things on over.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, give me 1 second.
You got it.
All right, guys. We're gonna end it here on as far as let me switch this out. We're gonna end it here from a game dev perspective for now. I wanted to get a little bit in. We're gonna be playing RV There Yet with a friend of mine and doing a challenge. The idea is not to have 3 wrecks. So
Oh, sorry.
don't allow me okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So what I'm also gonna do is end on YouTube because YouTube, I've got another channel now for game dev and whatever. Not game dev for gaming, whatever it's called, junk drawer. And they just gave me the live ability within a few hours ago, actually. So I set that up. But we're gonna cancel or end the stream here for YouTube before I go live on the other YouTube channel. So. YouTube guys, pop over to this one or go find my Hexblitz junk drawer. 1 second. So, see you later, YouTube.